Bridges are supposed to make life easier, right? Well, not these. Today on Tenxcellence, we're crossing the scariest bridges in the world, literally and figuratively. Whether it's their towering heights, shaky structures, or terrifying reputations, these bridges will make you question if reaching the other side is really worth it. Let's start at number 10 and work our way up to the most fearsome of them all. Number 10. Millau Viaduct, France. Welcome to the world's tallest bridge, the Millau Viaduct in France. This engineering marvel soars 343 meters above the Tarn River, making it taller than the Eiffel Tower. Crossing it feels more like flying than driving. While its breathtaking sight, it's also a bit unsettling, especially when thick fog surrounds the structure, making it look like a bridge to nowhere. Spanning over about 2.5 kilometers, it's a modern wonder, but if heights give you the chills, you might want to close your eyes for this one. Number 9. 7 Mile Bridge, USA. Cruising along the 7 Mile Bridge in Florida feels like a road trip over the ocean, which is amazing, until you realize there is nothing but water on both sides. This lengthy stretch connects the Florida Keys, and while the views are stunning, you'll be a sitting duck if a storm rolls in. Built in the 1980s to replace the original, which was known as the bridge that goes to sea. This is one long lonely ride with nowhere to go but forward or backward, if you dare. Number 8. Ubane Bridge, Myanmar. The Ubane Bridge may not be the tallest, but its creaky wooden planks and endless length across Tangtaman Lake make it one of the most unnerving. Built over 160 years ago, this 1.2 kilometer long structure is the oldest and longest teakwood bridge in the world. What's even scarier is that locals casually walk across it as if they're strolling in the park, while tourists grip the rails and wonder if they'll end up in the water below. Number 7. Deception Pass Bridge, USA. This bridge connects Whidbey Island to Fidalgo Island in Washington, and its name says it all, Deception Pass. The steel structure rises 55 meters above swirling tidal currents, creating an eerie feeling that the bridge is alive, moving with the water below. Opened in 1935, it's notorious for being both beautiful and terrifying, especially when fog blankets the bridge, making it feel like you're walking or driving straight into a void. Number 6. Ishima Ohashi Bridge, Japan. Imagine driving up a roller coaster, except there is no thrilling drop, just more road. That's what it feels like to cross the Ishima Ohashi Bridge in Japan. With its incredibly steep incline, this 1.7 kilometer long structure looks like a daredevil stunt ramp from certain angles. It's nicknamed the roller coaster bridge, and while it's perfectly safe, the sight of cars climbing its extreme gradient is enough to make anyone's heart race. Number 5. Trift Bridge, Switzerland. At 170 meters long and swaying 100 meters above the Trift Glacier, the Trift Bridge in Switzerland is not for the faint of heart. This pedestrian-only suspension bridge looks like something out of a mountaineering survival movie. Built in 2004 to replace much shorter bridge, it's become a challenge for hikers who want to cross the Swiss Alps in style, or at least with wobbly knees. With stunning alpine views, it's a beauty, but those swaying planks will make you think twice. Number 4. Sidi Bridge, China. At 496 meters above the ground, the Sidi Bridge in China is one of the highest suspension bridges in the world. It spans a massive gorge, and driving across it feels like you're hovering in the clouds. Nicknamed the Sky Bridge, this colossal structure was built in 2009 and stretches over 1,222 meters in length. It's an impressive feat of engineering, but its sheer height and remote location can make you feel like you're on the edge of the earth, literally. Number 3. Humeni Hanging Bridge, Pakistan. Considered one of the most dangerous bridges in the world, the Humeni Hanging Bridge in northern Pakistan is a rickety rope and wood structure that crosses Borit Lake. With missing planks and the constant sway in the wind, it's a nerve-wracking experience for anyone who dares to cross. At 193 meters long, it's not the longest, but it sure feels like it when you're balancing on what seems like the last bridge you should ever trust. Yet the locals use it daily, which is both impressive and terrifying. Number 2. Royal Gorge Bridge, USA. Standing 291 meters above the Arkansas River, the Royal Gorge Bridge in Colorado is the highest suspension bridge in the United States. Built in 1929, this towering structure was never meant to practical use, just for the thrill of it. Walking across the wooden planks as they creak beneath you is enough to give anyone the jitters. With its nickname, America's Bridge to the Sky, this one is not for those with vertigo. Number 1. Capilano Suspension Bridge, Canada. And here we are, the scariest of them all, the Capilano Suspension Bridge in Vancouver. This wobbly, swaying bridge sits 70 meters above the Capilano River, and while it's surrounded by beautiful forest scenery, crossing it feels like a battle with gravity. Originally built in 1889, it's been reinforced over the years, but that doesn't stop it from swaying as you walk. Known as Canada's Shaky Wonder, it's more than just a tourist attraction, it's the test of your nerves. And there you have it, top 10 scariest bridges you should think twice before crossing. So, whether you are a thrill seeker or someone who just wants to stay safely on solid ground, these bridges will definitely give you something to think about. Which one would you be brave enough to cross? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Tenxcellence for more top 10s that will leave you on the edge of your seat, sometimes literally.